From the American Symbol series, Show Me America presents The Story of Mount Rushmore.
Alex and his grandpa Charlie were busy cleaning out Grandpa's basement. They thought it would be a good summer project while Alex visited since it was too hot to spend too much time outside. They moved lots of boxes around that afternoon, and Alex started to get curious about what was in them.
Grandpa, what's in these boxes over here?
Oh, odds and ends, but mostly old photographs.
Can I peek?
Oh, sure. Happy to take a rest for a bit.
Oh, cool. There are old black and white photographs.
Oh, wow. These are from my honeymoon with your grandma.
What's a honeymoon?
Yeah, it's a trip you take after you get married. We drove to the Dakotas to see Mount Rushmore, among other things.
What's Mount Rushmore?
Oh, my. I can tell you live in Hong Kong. Don't your parents teach you anything? Mount Rushmore is one of our most iconic American symbols. It has 4 faces of former U.S. presidents carved into the Black Hills of South Dakota.
Who are the 4 presidents?
From left to right, we've got George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln.
So why were they chosen to be on Mount Rushmore?
These 4 presidents represent the first 130 years of our history and cultural heritage. Each had an enormous impact on the growth and development of our country. George Washington was our first president and served as commander-in-chief of our army during the Revolutionary War with England. Thomas Jefferson was also one of our founding fathers and was the main author of the Declaration of Independence from England. He was our 3rd president and during his term made the Louisiana Purchase, which doubled our country's land at the time and expanded it west of the Mississippi River.
Can you show me on a map?
Yeah, let's do that when we go upstairs. Do you want to hear about the other 2 presidents?
Sure.
Okay, so Abraham Lincoln became president about 60 years after Jefferson did. He was in office during our country's Civil War and brought freedom to slaves. Theodore Roosevelt, or Teddy as most people called him, was president in the early 1900s. He had an adventurous spirit and helped preserve the country's beautiful land by establishing many national parks and forests. Alex, I'm looking forward to showing you the national parks like Yosemite and Yellowstone next summer.
Yes, I'm really excited about that road trip. Can we also swing by Mount Rushmore?
Oh, can't really swing by. Driving in the West takes a lot of time. The U.S. is really big.
So how long did it take to sculpt those faces into the mountain?
Over 10 years. It took 400 men to create it, and they had to use tons of dynamite to chip away at the granite.
Wow, that's cool. So which president do you admire the most, Grandpa?
Oh, that's a tough question, but I'd say Jefferson. He had a strong vision for the country and made important contributions as part of Congress and as president. He was also an intellectual who promoted science and education. To me, he's a great example of what a public servant should be.
Thank you for watching. Take this opportunity to talk with your children or grandchildren about American presidents you admire, as well as any memories you might have of visiting Mount Rushmore.